LSSimple Man here. We're going to give you a little demonstration on how to put the small metal pulley kit together. It comes with this power steering. This is how you get it out of the box. It already has our little tool on it. This is how it comes. We put it together so you don't have to. You get through, this piece just pulls off and tear the tape off. Alright, first thing we want to do is take the bracket off the back. It comes from the factory. These two bolts right here in the back, take them off. We cheat a little bit here. We got everything loose. This bottom bolt comes out. Then this one comes with your kit. Take it, put it in this hole right here, and find it. A little hair there we go. Alright, we got the bolt in there, and now we're going to pull it up to the bracket and take these little plastic nuts that keep the bolts in there where you don't have to look for them. And I would go ahead and just set these out and do this small guy first. Alright, so you turn it to when it lines up, and it's best to have these things clean here. Alright, and another little tip here, make sure that you clean this hole out for your tool before you start and pull your pulley off, because you won't have anything to hold on to while you clean it. See, we got this cleaned enough to where our tool just goes in there real easy. So now we're not fighting that gremlin with a bunch of dirt in there and no pulley to hold it. Alright, what you're going to do is, this is the north bolt. Loosen the plastic nuts to the very end, so it's not as far to come off while you're holding it. So when we ship it, we don't want to ship it real loose like this, because it'd be all clattered up, you know, messed up. So do that last. Alright, so now you got them all to the end. Alright, now we're going to use our small metal pulley and put that on after we tighten these bolts, of course. Alright, we'll tighten these bolts up. 2, 3, boom. Tighten it up. Get our pulley here. And it comes taped on there, the little deal, so you don't have to hold it. And then that'll come off, and then get your tool in there and start it up here. Alright, and do these things here by hand. When you're taking the old pulley off, it doesn't really matter. But when you put the new one on there, you want to do it like this right here. Alright, now I got my center bolt tight. Alright, now I'm going to hold it right here. Alright, and then we're going to tighten it the rest of the way up. Hoop. We'll try this at home. There we go. Maybe if you use them the way they're designed, and then tighten this up. Alright, if you do it by hand, you don't destroy the pulley. You know, you could use some power tool, but next thing you know, the little tool will be tearing into the side of it. But now you're just going to put this all the way down till it stops. The little spacer is going to keep it from going too far, and it's not too hard a deal. Just press it down all the way to the bottom. So then when we go to hang this on the engine over here, we're going to start with the north bolt and get a few threads started, and just take each plastic nut off. And then we're going to take and put the alternator in, and then finish tightening everything up. You do it in steps, it's a lot easier. And when 100 years old like me, you could be done. Out to the end here, and because see, we're pressing this past flush, and the tool's going to make it where it doesn't go too far and lock down the pulley, and then you're not having to measure anything. You just press it just like you normally would until the dude's completely tight, and still going like the Energizer Bunny on this bad boy. You gotta be getting pretty close. If not, I'm gonna have to take a break. Nah, we got this. Alright. Yeah, the thing is, we're pressing a pretty good ways, you know. And a ratchet wrench will do a lot better. And in the future, it'll be what we use. So this is a good workout. And if I hadn't lost you by now, you're going to want to see if the dummy gets it on there or not, you know. So there we go. So it's tight there. And then now take your tool out. And here we go. And you want to take that off. Now we're pressed up there where we need to be. Go and do the north bolt first. And this is the north bolt. Put it up there. And start a few threads. Come in behind here. Take the next one out. And start a few threads. Go to the next one. Start a few threads. And we about got this bad boy together. And the old man has still got a little breath in him. And then this is the south bolt. And that's going to be the hard one to find, I guess. Here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, it's a good idea to clean these 4 points out before you start. You know, and because there's dirt daubers like to live in these things. And then snug this dude up. Don't go too crazy. We're going to put the alternator in. And get about like that right there. Alright, and we'll put this alternator in there close by. And start right here. Get your bolt in there. Washer, lock, washer. Everything we do, lock, washer, washers. That's how they built the Hondas, and they always hung in there. They didn't ever see them falling apart. And they always got washer, lock, washers. Simple's a lot better a lot of time. Alright, we're about done here. So then you put this in here. The idea of this bolt being here backwards, that'll be the last thing that falls off your car. The whole world will come apart, but that won't. Alright, and then you just tighten all this stuff up. Right here at the end here. Get that out there, boop, boop. And then tighten them all up. And ooh, man, I daggum hung in there longer than the daggum battery did. Yeah, this concludes the instructions on the LSSimple Small Metal Pulley Kit, which it will pertain also to an LSSimple kit. www.lssimple.net, because com was taken.